Hi, I'm Anna with Agora.Studio, and I want to talk to you about foot pressure during a walk cycle. So I know sometimes when we're animating walks, there can be something that feels off about the weight, and we're not necessarily sure why, and this could be a contributing factor. So I want to show you an example. Here on the top, we have a normal walk cycle. And then here on the bottom, what I've done is just shifted the keys of the heel rolling off the floor a little bit earlier, and now it's happening a little bit too soon. And the result of that is that this feels like there's something off with the weight. If I go through this more slowly, we see that part of that is because this leg becomes bent under the body when we start to roll the heel off the ground. And we don't get that sense of this leg being able to support the full weight of the body coming down through the hips and through the leg, through the foot into the ground. It feels less grounded. So it feels like there's a lot less weight in this walk on the bottom. So the way that we want to think about pressure going through the foot in the walk is that on the contact, we have pressure in the heel. On the down, we have the pressure going from the heel into the middle of the foot and towards the top of the foot, but we have a little bit of delay in the top if we're getting some drag in that toe area. And then it's not until we get to the later part of the walk, which is like into the up and then into the contact on the other side of the walk cycle, that we start to relieve this pressure on the foot. So we really want to wait until the last possible moment. If we're looking at this top here, we want to wait until the last possible moment to start rolling this heel off the ground until we have to. And that's going to help sell the weight that we're feeling in this walk. And then an additional bonus thing we can do is add a little bit of squash to our walk. So here on the bottom cycle, we can see that the volume of the foot changes a little bit. We see a little bit of a squash as the foot is coming underneath the body and the weight is coming down and deforming that foot into the floor a little bit. And this is just a small thing that can help in a polished stage to really sell that feeling of weight going down into the ground. So because some rigs don't have a squash attribute in their feet, what we can do is create a sticky mod. And I've actually created 3 of them here. I have one in the toe region, one in the middle of the foot, and one towards the heel. And this is to give us a little bit more control. We talked about the pressure on the foot during a step going from the heel to like the middle of the foot, then through the toe. So just to demonstrate this, I'm going to go to the passing position since we have all of the pressure coming down on the foot at this moment. So we can kind of activate them all at once here. I'm going to select the toe, middle of the foot, and the heel. I've created an anim layer just so we can easily see what it looks like turned on and off. And to create a squash effect, I'm going to scale out in X, scale out in Z, and then scale down in Y. So here's what that looks like turned off and turned on. So we're just getting this nice little bit of a squash in the foot. As the pressure is being applied down on the foot, it deforms into the ground. So anyway, I hope this helps. I hope you found this interesting, and maybe it'll help you in your next walk cycle. So thank you and happy animating.